BEL Promo is a trusted supplier in the promotional products industry, helping distributors succeed with low minimums starting at just 12 pieces, fast production, and dependable service. From drinkware and bags to tech and apparel, BEL Promo offers deep inventory, simplified pricing, and flexible solutions to support projects of any size. With marketing support, mock-ups, and spec samples available, BEL Promo makes it easier for distributors to win business. Because yes, you can BEL Promo that.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Promo Perspectives. Today, I am joined by Michelle at BEL Promo, who is their Senior Marketing Manager. BEL Promo has built a little bit of a reputation for themselves for having competitive pricing and a very strong inventory. And today I'm going to talk a little bit to Michelle about what that is like. So welcome, Michelle. Thanks for joining.
Hi, thank you so much for inviting me here. I really appreciate it. And hi, everyone.
Awesome. Okay, so before we jump into the business side of things, can you just tell us a little bit about your role at BEL Promo and kind of what your day-to-day looks like?
Sure. Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Michelle. I am the Senior Marketing Manager for BEL Promo. I've been with BEL for almost over 21 years now. I actually lead a full marketing function for BEL Promo, where I actually oversee everything from strategy, campaign development, and of course, the creative direction and execution of across all channels. And also my focus is making sure that our, marketing is not just visually strong, but purposely aligned with how our distributors sell. And that includes building our marketing calendar, launching campaigns, guiding product positioning on all the marketplaces. And then, of course, making sure we have good branding as well as on social media. So that's basically it. I also have a team under me, which is a team of graphic artists and marketing assistants. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's 21 years is impressive.
It is. And I'm actually not, I focused on merchandising and marketing before, but now they had me focus really on BEL Promo, taking it to the next levels.
Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. So you are well suited to talk to us about our topic today.
Correct.
Okay, let's jump into things. So first, I want to start and talk about pricing. Obviously, something that BEL Promo is very proud of. So distributors, clients are always paying attention to pricing. How is it that you can stay competitive, and what factors go into that?
Yeah, well, there's an entirely a different team that handles our merchandising, which involves a lot of sourcing from overseas and all that stuff. But there are a few key factors that drive our pricing in this space. First of all, is of course the volume and sourcing efficiency. The more strategic you are when it comes to sourcing and production, the more flexible you are with pricing. And then, of course, second will be the supply chain stability. We actually learned a lot back in the pandemic days where we only have one source. And, of course, we don't want it to happen again, but, it's been a lesson for us. So right now I can confidently say of course, I don't want it to happen again, but I can confidently say that if something like that happens again, then we're ready for it. And of course, I think last thing is the operational efficiency of things like, production and fulfillment. If you get things right with no additional costs, that of course will also give us advantage when it comes to pricing. But, at the end of the day, it's not all just about pricing. It's probably just a part of a bigger picture. But, of course, good pricing comes with the service and the speed, the quality as well. Otherwise, the good pricing won't matter that much.
Yeah, it's so true.
So, yeah.
And related to that is obviously, again, the inventory that you guys keep. So can you kind of speak to how you guys are able to have such a reliably strong inventory and kind of maintain it, and how are you able to keep up with what you guys need and what your customers are asking for?
Yes. Well, our merchandising team and together with our finance team, they really focus on sorry about that. My kid is with me. That's why
That's
you
okay.
see you're hearing out of background. But, yeah, it's because of how we take on study all our products or our item offerings. We focus heavily on efficient sourcing and then strong vendor relationship. And then biggest part of it is optimizing our product mix, like making sure we're investing in items that distributors really buy. And then, of course, they reorder. So we're also very mindful of how we offer our EQP programs and QP programs, and all the other promotional efforts. So yeah, our product mix, we have a certain core products that we concentrate to, that where we invest, and of course we throw in some for the seasonal items and all that stuff. So
Awesome. Yeah, that's really awesome. Now shifting a bit into more of what you do, I want to talk about, obviously BEL Promo has support via marketing. So, that's obviously an area where suppliers can really differentiate themselves. So what does that look like? What does the marketing support and things like that look like at BEL Promo?
Well, on the marketing side, we actually really focus on making marketing easy and accessible for our customers and partner and distributors. For our top customers, we make sure we take care of them. Like, we provide ready-to-use marketing assets every month, and this is we do it. We have the initiative every month to do it, where we send them we call it a marketing toolkit, and then we actually put their logo on all the marketing materials that we have, and then without them asking us. So it's basically like a habit of us, to send it to them at the start of the month. And then of course, for our broader clients, which are not like the VIPs, we provide them also with that same marketing toolkit, but with a client safe without their logo, so that they can use it also on their customers. However, it's really ready. It has like a PDF and a JPEG form where they can use it on social media. They can also plug it into their email. It's just really plug and play for them.
Yeah.
And of course, it's going to be a win-win situation for us because, they're marketing our products for us as well. And aside from that, we also created a Facebook group, we call it the Repost room. And we put in social media assets and flyers as well. And we post it on a monthly basis. And then people can just grab on there, and then it is client safe, so they can just post it to their social media as well, or they can use it on their email. So basically, just making it easy for them to get our materials at any whether it's on social media or email. So yeah, that's the kind of support that we give them. And aside from that, a lot of our clients heavily rely on us on presentations as well, just because I have a team of graphic artists. We use AI at some point, and then we also use since they're graphic artists, they can mesh the two together, like their skill and their and AI as well, as to create storyboards and presentations, so that our customers can present it to their clients. So yeah, that's the kind of support that we give to our distributors.
That's awesome. And on a similar note, I remember that you had mentioned to me that you guys had some new kits launching. Would you be able to speak to a little bit about what's coming?
Yeah, actually, we launched it already. It was last week.
Nice. It's so fresh. Hot off the presses.
Yeah. Right. We actually launched it last week. We call it Smart Kits. We started with 5 kits, and I'm really excited of launching those kits because last year we launched some PR boxes and we call it Epic Box. And a lot of people thought that we're doing kits, and we're not. We're just really like promoting our items, showing them the items, what we can do and all that stuff. But a lot of them thought that we're doing kits. So we were like, let's try the kits out, and it may be something that people will like. And right now we're in an era of where our promotional products industry peeps is what I call them, are like in the social media space, and they do love unboxing. So a lot of people also look for new things on social media, and before it wasn't like that, but they do like unboxing. So I think this is going to be a good move for us. So back to the kits. These are actually curated, ready to go product sets designed around specific use cases. Like, for example, if you have an eco-friendly theme or project that you're working on, we have a kit for that. And also it can be used on other different things as long as it falls under what project or a theme they're trying to do. The idea is to just really, take out the guesswork when thinking about like what to put inside a kit. Like this mug or this bottle can probably be a good part of the kit, but will it fit the box? Things like that. So we're trying to eliminate that, and then making sure that and giving the distributors like something they can present as a complete package or complete solution, instead of like throwing in one item at a time. And then instead of selling individual items, the smart kits allow our distributors to like sell an experience, and then it increases the overall value of the product as well. So that's why we're doing it, and I'm excited to see results for that one.
Awesome. Yes. And hot off the presses, it sounds like.
Correct.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else that we didn't cover today that you would want to let our listeners know?
Well, I think I've covered much of it, but BEL Promo is like ready to take on a challenge and be the supplier that will be there to support their projects. So if there's anything that they're working on, something that they probably are thinking of and then wanting to like bring it to life or materialize, they can come to us, and then we can help them from start to finish. Like we do offer the lowest minimums in the industry, which is just 12 pieces, and we offer spec samples as well, because spec samples do work. So they can come to us for that. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and kind of giving our suppliers perspective, excuse me, on Promo Perspectives. If listeners want to learn more about BEL Promo, just real quick, where should they go? Feel free to plug your website.
Yes, you can visit our website at www.belpromo.com. You can also visit us on our social media pages, which is BEL Promo as well. So,
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you again for joining us today, and thank you to all of our listeners. We will catch you next time on our next installment of Promo Perspectives.